y'all, what's up? It's Mila and I'm back with Backstage. And Mila's here just drinking. She's gonna sit here and watch me do this. So y'all probably can see her in the shot. I don't know how big the lens is, but anyway, so yeah, don't forget to follow me on Musically, guys. All my stuff is in the description below, all my social medias. So yeah, it's basically MsCuteZie on everything. MsCuteZie. So yeah, just Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Musically, and that's how you say it. But yeah, anyway, so Backstage, this episode was literally like lit, and I was scared because I really thought that Denzel was gonna go to jail, and I did not know what was gonna happen. Like, I was scared.
Denzel? Is that a black person?
Yeah. I thought Denzel...
They putting the black people in jail?
I thought he was. And then the principal was black, and I thought he was like trying to turn on him. He's like, well, did Denzel push you too? I'm like, oh, so you're just gonna accuse Denzel pushing you? Because they played that trap beat at the end, and I told you I don't play Denzel like that. Denzel had to hide somewhere in that school.
Is that why somebody told you to calm down in the comments?
No, that was on another episode. I'm not gonna chill. I will not chill. I have no chill. I have zero chill in me. I will scream and I will yell about every single episode. So I will get upset. That's just how I am. Anyway, so Austin didn't die. He woke up. Everybody was taping. I was like, world star, world star. Denzel freaking ran off. Kit was upset. Oh my god, it was too much. It's like Denzel was just looking at his hands down like he just served the superpower card scrapping. And I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Aaliyah looked like she was about to cry. She looked disgusted. I'm just like, wow. Kit went into class and then everybody ended up fighting about this stuff. Jackie didn't even know. I'm like, how did nobody know that had just happened outside? Everybody, if this was regular school, everybody would have been outside. Nobody would have been in class. Everybody would have been outside. They heard a fight was going down, they would have been outside. I'm like, how did nobody even not hear them? Like, Jackson's like, oh my god, you okay? And Kid was like, I'm okay. I just want to do this, I want to do that. But then the principal called her in. So then she went in there, and then the principal was like, did Denzel push you too? And I'm like, oh, what? Austin started it. Why did they act like Austin didn't start it? He's like, because Austin got a concussion. I'm like, well, Austin shouldn't have pushed Kid, and Austin shouldn't have been all acting all frantic, and Austin was acting erratic, and Austin needed to come down like 3 levels. And I'm just like, Denzel didn't mean to do it. He was just defending Kid because he was like, Austin pushed Kid. He shoved her, and she fell on the ground, and Denzel was standing right there. What else would you do? Would you die? I would hit the person, okay? I wouldn't care that he was on the ground with a freaking concussion. But yeah, so they just need to find Denzel and see if he's gonna be okay so he won't get in trouble. Meanwhile, Leah got an I'm sorry text from Austin because out of a concussion, yeah, the first thing you're gonna go do is text somebody. No. But anyway, she was like, I would still be mad at him, but I don't think I can because I feel really bad. So Miles was singing on the stairs by himself. He was all happy-go-lucky. So I'm like, nobody heard what happened. He was like, are you okay? So Leah was like, yeah, but just distract me because what happened in the quad was, he smacked his head on the concrete pretty hard. And yeah, he was like, Denzel, the suspender kid? And he was like, yeah, Denzel. So then she was like, I feel terrible. Then she's like, I made him confront him. So then Miles jumped up like, what was he gonna do? So then he was like, oh, he just got weird, threatening me. And she was like, I'm not blind. I'm like, don't do me. He's like, don't do me any favors. And I'm like, she almost died physically and emotionally when that stuff happened out there in the quad. And you get mad at her because you think that she's cheating on you with something. Like, he needs to chill. He needs to chill. Him and Austin, they need to chill. But anyway, so Sasha, meanwhile, all the other dance kids, they know what happened. But, you know, Carly's kind of going through it because that was, like, her ex-boyfriend and whatnot. And, you know, she was just like, you know, that was my ex-boyfriend. He almost did. So Sasha's like, this is crazy. It would have been prime time TMK material. So Jenna's like, keep that to yourself. So then Vanessa told Carly, you okay? And she's like, yeah, the guy I broke up with had a concussion. He's a major jerk. So they got the final exams that they're going to need to do. They got a duet. It's going to be Sasha and Jenna, Vanessa and Carly. They are going to pair up with each other. So they need to put some emotional stuff in there. Carly was like, okay, blah, blah, blah. She hasn't really thought about it. And Vanessa's like, oh, I got to cheer her up. So Vanessa and Carly, they did the little cool dance mantra sprinkler thingy, whatever, and they was talking. So Carly just felt like a real fool. She's like, I shouldn't have ignored you and Sasha. So then Vanessa's like, look, I ignored you about more important things, like ankle things. So she's like, I can't tell Carly about me, you know, me and Sasha kissing and stuff like that. Or they didn't even kiss that much. They just like that. But anyway. But yeah, so she's like, look, I missed out on the scout from Julia. I missed out on so much, so I want to do this. So then Carly was like, well, I can't tell V that I got shortlisted for the summer program. So is that good or is that bad? I don't know. And it's like, C can't tell V and V can't tell C, and Sasha can't tell C about him and V, and it's just like A before B and B is before C and E is before D. It's just too much for me. I can't. Yeah, meanwhile, Leo's like, the moment Austin hit his head, what he did to everyone, it wasn't cool. But she should have texted him back, she thought. So Miles came over, and I'm like, oh, shoot, cover your phone. So then he was like, I'm sorry about before. Then he hugged her. He looks like so freaking weird. Like, he went from level 1 to like level 5, then he brought it back down to level 2. It was like really weird. It was like a really weird change. So then he's like, I'm okay. That's what Austin texted back. So then he was like, why has Austin texted you? He's like, he's a bad dude. He's a bad dude. Stay away from him. She's like, you can't control me. You can't tell me what to do. He's like, I'm your boyfriend. I can't. And I was like, who do you think you're talking to? Miles, who do you think you're talking to? Aaliyah was like, well, you being the controller. So she was like, I'm leaving. I don't want to be here. I'm like leaving. I'm leaving you here. Like, bye. You can eat lunch by yourself. So Kit went to go find Denzel, and she's like, why isn't none of the kids, you know, here, and where is he, you know what I'm saying, where's Denzel? Why are none of the kids at home, basically what I'm saying. She was like texting him to Scarlett, like, oh my god, are you okay? I saw the video, he kicked you. And she's like, he didn't kick me, he shoved me. And she's like, well, I'm gonna kick Austin in the face when I see him. You know, he put your hands on you, I'm about to get him. So she's like, look, all I need to do is go find Denzel. And she's like, well, mom is coming to pick us up. She's like, no, first we gotta find Denzel. So they was looking for him. Then Kit found him. She's like, I was worried and scared. What was you thinking? You hurt someone? And she was just got really scared. She was about to cry. It was just so much going on. Scarlett was like, what the heck? You never let things scare you. Denzel was just like, I don't know. Everybody was freaking out because it's like the first time I guess they ever got into a real altercation. I'm just like, wow. I didn't know they was going to freak out like that. I thought they was going to be like all chill and cool, but they was really upset because I guess you really don't want to get kicked out of a real good art school like this where it's like one of the top-notches ones you can get in. It's not just like regular school. Like, you can get expelled, you can come back. But in this school, you might not be able to come back, so yeah. Aaliyah was singing, and Bianca came. I'm like, how does everybody know when somebody's coming up behind them? Like, they're not even looking. But yeah, you know, she looked really different. Bianca had like a whole different outfit on stuff. Bianca's eyes is really nice. Julia Tomastone, her eyes are really pretty. They're like really blue. But yeah, so she's like, I'm going to have to change these lyrics because it was like a happy dappy song she had with Miles. But she's like, look, Miles is controlling. So she's like, but Bianca was like, well, Miles isn't perfect and neither are you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He was being controlling. So she's like, look, it took me and Jackson a long time. So she's like, look, things were easier when me and Miles were just friends. That's what Aaliyah was basically telling her. She's like, look, well, what makes sense is Miles really worth it? And I'm like, this ain't got nothing to do with complication. This got something to do with Miles being overprotective or being jealous, basically. They ain't got nothing to do with all of that, okay? Got nothing to do with all of that. Meanwhile, Aaliyah went up to Miles. She's like, I hate jealousy. And, you know, she's like, I care about you. And is it about Austin? He's like, no, kind of. But his parents split up last year because they didn't trust each other. I'm like, I think this is the first time on Disney where the parents was, like, divorced or split. I don't remember a show where it was like, oh, well, we gotta take time away. Like, I never, like, it's either they don't show the other parent at all, or the other parent had passed away. Like, Hannah Montana's mom passed away. Or like on Dog with a Blog, they just like remarried and never talked about their previous spouses. But I'm trying to think of a show that was on Disney where the parents, somebody actually admitted that their parents divorced. Oh, although like Charlie they had that, but that was on another character. It wasn't about the main character. So yeah, that's like crazy. I'm like, what? One of the main characters, what? But yeah, I'm just like, that's like really weird. But anyways, by the time they start putting some more realistic stuff on Disney, like, we can't be looking like kids are gonna go look somewhere else and go find something else. It's not, they'll match up with Disney. I'm like, okay, guys. But yeah, so she was basically telling him, you know, okay, well, you can't be so controlling. And he's like, yeah, I just want to look out for you. And then she's like, well, this is like the first time it's gonna happen, so I think they're gonna be okay. I think they're gonna get over it, and hopefully Miles toned down just a little bit. Meanwhile, Carly and Vanessa, they did their routine. They was doing a little cute routine. They was like trying to rehearse. So Vanessa got a text that's saying, oh my god, secrets have a way of getting out. And I was like, is it A? Is it A from Pretty Little Lies? Is it AD? Like, who is this? So she's like, someone knows Sasha and me kiss. So then Jenna was trying to do the moves, and it was like a hip-hop dance. She couldn't move so fast. So then Vanessa was told Sasha. Then Sasha was like, oh my, OMDG, oh my dance guides. I got the same text. So then I was like, this ain't nothing. Y'all need to calm down. Carly can find out that y'all kiss. I'm like, is it A? Then guess what? Carly got the same one. She's like, do we know about the sprinklers? So then Jenna was like, why didn't I get a text? These secrets are, I'm a part of this whole secret group too. So then it was like, these secrets are ruining our lives. And I'm like, it's only 1 or 2 secrets. I know the sprinkler one can't ruin your career. I mean, like, your educational career. But like, the other one is like, ain't gonna ruin nothing. Like, okay. I'm just like, this, are you mocking Pretty Little Liars? Because that was like freaking crazy. Like, they was like, oh my god, who's doing this? That's just like, oh my god. I can't, that's just how it is. But yeah, so they was like, we gotta channel our emotion into the dance. So that's what they did. Oh my god. Before they did that, everybody else was still running rap about this fight. They, everybody else was still in class. Kid was mad at herself for not standing up to Austin. And, that's why she was really upset. That's why she yelled at him. And then Denzel said his whole life his brothers basically picked on him. Everybody was like, picking on him. He always knew that he wouldn't be that type of person. So he's not that type of person. He's not a bully. He's a good guy that was defending his friends. And Scarlett was like, yeah, he did kick me out of a freaking music video. And I guess she probably shouldn't forget. No. She probably should just forget about that. Which she did. She said... And Julie's like, look, I got you, D. And then Aaliyah was like, I got you, D. So everybody was walking behind him, probably waiting for the line because he was going so slow. But everybody was walking behind him. Then he was like, Principal Durrani, I'm ready to talk to. Principal Durrani was like, what y'all all doing in here? Like, I'm trying to, like, okay. But anyway, yeah, he needs to really get a rein on his students there because Julie's lying. Sprinklers are going off. Money is being spent and costed a lot. Kids are losing their assignments. Kids are pushing each other. I'm pretty sure he should get a really hold on this school. What is he doing in his office? Making ramen noodles, probably. Vanessa and Carly finally did their routine. This song was so creepy. It was about secrets. It reminded me of the Pretty Little Liars theme song. Got a secret? Can you keep it? Take this one. You'll save. Gotta lock it in your pocket. Leaving this one in your grave. It reminded me of that song, but it was a different song. And they did so good. Oh my god. There was this one part where they got in formation. It was like this. That was like one of the best routines that they have ever put on this show. I was like, it was pure slayage. I thought I heard Vanessa's leg crack when she put it up there, but I didn't. They was so weird. Then they got like close. They started fighting. It was really, really, really good. It felt like a real performance piece. I wonder who choreographed that because that was really good. And then they did Devin Dakota and Alyssa Trask, who played Vanessa and Carly. They did really good doing the dance moves and actually performing. I really did like it. I did. So then they ended up like covering each other's mouths at the end. So then Mrs. Hillswell was like, not a bad start at all. Not a bad start. Then Vanessa was like, well, how will it end? And I'm like, whoa, whoa. Every time the episode go off, something drastic is happening at one time. I don't know. I have no clue. Honestly, the worst thing that can happen is they get expelled. I mean, if they raise money, maybe if they, no, the worst thing that can happen is they get expelled. Then maybe they just get suspended and it won't be on their record or whatever. But yeah, so I'm basically just like, I don't even know what's going to happen now. It's just too much. It's just too much. But guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on this episode. I'm just like, I'm glad they found Denzel. I'm glad that Denzel's okay. He didn't go do nothing else drastic. Austin got what he did. He got what he dished out because he pushed her and he got pushed. Okay. Because she could have broke her tailbone and not been able to sit down for a long time. And he could have died. But you know what? He was acting erratic and he needs to be calmed down. And I feel like you're not supposed to be fighting at school anyway. You're not supposed to be fighting at all, basically. You're not supposed to be fighting. Like, if somebody do something, don't fight him. But he did push her and you don't know what else he would have done if he didn't get pushed back. So it's just like, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? I don't think Denzel should really get in trouble because, like, he didn't start it. Austin did. So, yeah. But, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.